arguments supporting single adoption far outweigh those against it. The principle of double effect can be useful to illustrate why single adoption is intrinsically good. The principle of double effect is built like a pyramid. The foundation is the object of the action you choose to perform on top of the foundation is the intention behind the proposed action, and the circumstances are on the very top. The object action of adopting is morally good. The intention of adoption is usually to provide for another, which is also good. The circumstances are the deciding factor in determining whether or not the action is fully good. There are many circumstances for adoption. The circumstances can be either good or bad. If you adopt to make up for a personal problem or spontaneously adopt, then adoption is the wrong action for you, and the intention is morally good. It's not morally good, it's morally bad. If the intention is good, then the circumstances themselves are for a good cause. Therefore, the entire action is moral. The USCCB states that adoption is morally good within the right circumstances. A quotation from Christopher West is that human longing leads to Christ. Longing to adopt is an action that is morally good for Christ. The church values state a conventional family relationship is a mother, a father, and a son, or a daughter. So that's what we were raised to believe, but adoption is also good.
Hi, I'm Nicole Southey here to answer if adoption is alright as teenagers. According to Mr. Slayback, he says yes, adoption is a great option, especially as a different road to go on than abortion. There's nothing against the church regarding adoption. On top of this, it's a great thing to turn to the other road if a pregnant teen is facing abortion. Abortion is never the answer because it's murder. A person is a person, no matter how small, was quoted from Horton Hears a Who. Although it was not directly having to do with abortion, it has a great point regarding it. A quote from the Bible says that, "But when the fullness of time had come, God sent his Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those who were under the law, that we might receive the adoption as sons." This quote refers to adoption to display that through Jesus, we, the people on earth, in the image and likeness of God, might be his children, not directly. Only Jesus is directly his son. Mr. Slayback furthers the positivity for adoption by saying, if you choose to give your child up for adoption and you're a teenager, the child might actually have a better life, whether the parents are in an unsafe environment or just not busy enough to give the child their full attention. A great point, because if a mom or dad is unable to take care of their baby to their fullest potential and they feel guilty for it, adoption is a great alternative.
The church teaches many lessons on sexual morality. There are many morals and values to consider when learning about this topic. One important question that is commonly asked has to do with family planning. When a married couple is not ready to have a child, there are many options for them to consider. Most are considered immoral, such as contraception. The moral choice is something called natural family planning. Unlike contraception, such as birth control, natural family planning is not harmful to the body. In fact, it is the most natural way to avoid pregnancy. Couples would need very critical reasons for avoiding this pregnancy. Maybe they are struggling with money, or maybe they are not psychologically ready to be parents. They could be ill or have other responsibilities to tend to at the time. Whatever the reason, the couple should choose natural family planning. It would take into account the moments of natural fertility in the woman's body, unlike birth control, which would harm the woman's reproductive system. Contraception is considered intrinsically evil and is under no circumstances moral. Not only does it have a serious health side effects and long-term problems that can be difficult to overcome, but it also wounds the couple's relationship with God and with each other. The human body was created by God and is never to be tampered with.